And you know, we can do the same thing with Yuyuko. We absolutely can. So the practice session with Yuyuko went way better than with Yomu actually. The first attack, I finally understood. Let's start this again. Like, the opening was always kind of weird and it felt really hard, and then I finally understood. Basically at the start, she fires her initial wave and you want to get in the lane which is slightly to the left. And this one is always very safe and easy to live in. Yeah, the patch bugs and for some reason we get the stage music instead of the boss music. I'm sorry about that. The rest of the attack really isn't much. The only issue which might creep up is if during the second attack of the second cycle, so this one, if she moves weirdly, then the yellow things can actually become pretty much a wall. And that sucks. And that's pretty much an oversight by Zune, I'd say. Lost Souls Village, I mean, it's always been, you know, the slightly easier, but you gotta be patient attack, which is in many ways terrible. In many ways terrible. I'm pretty sure I capture it here, so... I mean, this is, you know, it's the result of a practice run. Kind of the result, I guess. And it is a practice run. And it is better than average, I guess. The second non-spell card attack, you can do a lot of damage in the center at first, and then you can go to the edge and start streaming. It makes the whole thing a little bit easier, because remember, you know, how the fan is an extended hitbox, but you do more damage, I think double, if you hit Yuyuko herself. After that, it's just stream, stream, stream. You can dodge 2 waves with 1 movement after a few shots. So always good to know. Next is Deadly Dance. This one is so fun. A really interesting attack. Start at the center again, and then move to the left when the bubbles come out. Stream them to the right, da 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 da. And then between these 2 waves, you got to kind of memorize it. Go back, and then between these 2 waves, and then go back right. At this point, I go pretty slowly because I know I can get walled like that, and then you shoop, zip by. Be careful of the butterflies. Be careful of the butterflies. And then restream for the 3rd time, 4th time, whatever. Then it's the knives. So I still haven't figured out the knives. So here is a kind of spoiler alert, I guess. So here I'm trying new things, and I figured let's go to the bottom right after we dodge the initial wave, and I think it helps until this series of knives happens, and boom, they're not aligned at all. So I got wrecked. It's really stressful to dodge the thing at the center, depending on the position of knives. And once again, unaligned series of knives. Anyway, it's doable at the center, but not all the waves. Next is Butterfly Delusion. Strange attack. Very... You know, it's easy. It is actually one of her easier attacks. But it feels a bit... Well, a lot of this game actually, it feels both easy and uncomfortable. But this one, it's interesting because you have lots of free... Blue thing and rip, of course. See here, I'm really playing with fire, but no problems. I think I get hit during this non-spell. Spoiler alert. I mean, it doesn't count, it doesn't matter. I'm not practicing for these easy non-spells, because this non-spell really is easy. The blue stuff, remember, it's aimed at you. The light blue is not. Is specifically aimed away from you. So you will run into the light blue if you move too much. So here I moved too much, way too much, and I ran into the light blue. Who cares? I don't. Repository of Hirokawa. So I'm trying to understand the way these waves of butterflies work, and I'm starting to get that there's this kind of safe spot around here, between the blue things basically. Here I kind of pull out a miracle dodge through the butterflies. Heck yeah, this is luck. I'll admit that this is luck. Fine. And then, but see, safe spot through the blue stuff again, because this is what's been killing me most of the time before, is these, it's probably even static actually, so I should check, properly watch the video and check whether it's actually static, and there's really, yeah, I think there's a fixed safe spot, so center, a bit up, and then a bit outside of the corners too. And then Perfect Blossom of Sumidome. So yeah, once again I'm experimenting with strategies. So this time, initial wave, have it spawn and focus on your initial position. And then I think I do the stream thing more of a misdirect than a stream. So a wave's gonna spawn and shoot, I go right on the other side and it goes to my other focus point, and then I can Probably tiny dodge this wave and then zip to the other side, or maybe after the next one. After these things I'm gonna zip around. Yahoo! That's called zipping. And then this way there's not much to dodge. We're still not done, but hey, Yuyuko is right on top of me, so I do more damage right now, and I'm probably gonna zip pretty soon. Zip, like that. That was pretty much necessary. Also, you notice how the basic falling down bullets get more and more dense. The attack gets harder. Fantabulous. Boom! Pretty good run. No, apart from the non-spells. Basically I have to learn the knife non-spell. And yeah, Hirokara is probably fine, so it's all about the knife non-spell. First time I look at the background doing this spell card, and yeah, there shows a giant tree. Anyway, Resurrection Butterfly. I haven't practiced this at all. This was actually the first of my practice runs where I didn't reset before this attack. And so it's basically old reflexes kicking back in. So, you know, read, try to figure out what the angle is of the red stuff, and decide whether you get in or get out. Up, so yeah, it's tight, it's very tight. It's surprisingly doable. Yeah, so I did that, surprising myself, even spectator Robin getting surprised here. And so 16 seconds left and we haven't been hit, and we have been hit. Ah, too bad, too bad. But yeah, Yuyuko, I mean, she's probably a bit easier than Yomu. I guess it's not fair to compare them because she has way more attacks. She has way more attacks. But like her hardest point is not as hard as God's flashing slash. Probably. Probably, you know, practice might change this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't think I'm going to do any more of these because the other bosses are kind of easy. Maybe I'll just do one video for Kimon Tonko because that attack is crazy. Thanks for watching.